welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. We hope you're having a terrific day. Coming up, are you socially savvy? Etiquette expert Karen Thomas is here today with tips to get you through the holidays. And December is a big month over at the Inn at Villa Bianca. Recently, executive chef and owner Tony Mavuli stopped by to give us a preview of all the festivities. And over on Stage 8, PJ Pacifico is part of the impressive lineup of musicians at tonight's second annual benefit concert for education and hope. It's a local organization that's helping the children of Guatemala. So to Jax Rawlings and Kimberly Freeman and baby Amelia and all of you watching at home, sit back and relax. You're having lunch with style.
Save home heating. Repaired quickly, repaired correctly.
Call TriCity and diagnose any heating problem for $49.
At Carter Mario, most of our clients call us within 4 days of their car accident. Why? Because they know the clock is ticking to get the money they deserve. And they know the right medical care now could mean a faster recovery. So how long's it been since your accident? And how long have you put off calling a lawyer? Don't wait any longer. Get Carter right now. 1-800-900-6700.
The Lawrence and Auto Group.
6 dealers uniting to give you the advantage. Weeks before Christmas, my Lawrence and Auto Group dealer gave to me thousands off MSRP at the price trimming promotion. Keep more jingle in your pocket with Happy Honda Days clearance savings. Honda financing as low as 0.9% and your first payment free. Get to Westbrook Honda for unbeatable pricing and selection and roll with the advantage. More at Lawrenson.com/Honda.
We save plumbing. Repaired quickly, repaired correctly.
Call TriCity and diagnose any plumbing problem for only $39.
In today's ever-changing world, how important is having proper etiquette? Our next guest says social savvy is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Karen Thomas is a certified etiquette expert and is here to talk about the holidays and what we should or should not be doing. Welcome to the show, Karen.
Thank you.
All right, let's first talk about holiday tipping, because people expect a little bit extra at the holidays. Is there a specific rule of thumb?
Yes, tipping is always up to the giver, okay? These, what we're going to discuss today, are just guidelines to specific amounts or gifts that you can give at the holiday time, but it's always up to the giver. So, you know, I always tell people to plan ahead so they know that the holidays are coming, that they have this available.
All right, babysitter, what do you do in that case?
Babysitter, 1 to 2 nights pay and a small gift.
Got it. What if she's stuck on New Year's Eve babysitting, though? A little extra?
A little extra, absolutely, because you want that, remember, they're with your kids.
Good point. A daycare worker.
Daycare worker, $25 per person that deals directly with your child. I mean, there could be assistance and what have you. You could use a small gift with that as well, a personal gift, maybe a frame or something. But really, the one that deals directly with your child should be $25 and up.
Okay. Teachers.
Teachers, you need to check with your school policy. A lot of schools are saying that they will not accept gifts. It is acceptable, though, most of the time for them to do a collective gift. So maybe a mother would contact some of the other kids in the class and do a collective gift, like a gift card.
That's a great idea. The mailman, you shouldn't forget about him.
The mailman is very important. However, the government policy states that you are not to give cash, and he's not to accept cash. So a gift card, anywhere in the $15, $20, $25 range is acceptable.
Okay, and you shouldn't forget the garbage man either.
The garbage man, now that's a good one. The garbage man, it depends. If in today's society, there's mostly the electronic arm where they just drive the truck, the arm comes, picks it up, so he's not out physically handling the trash. So I would say with that, you don't have to tip. However, the ones that get out and handle the trash or the recycling, I would say anywhere between $15 and $20, or you could give them a gift. A bottle is always acceptable.
All right, hairdresser, barber. This one kind of surprised me a little.
Yes, yes. This one here should be the cost of one service. So, you know, I go in and have my hair colored all the time, and it can get very expensive, but I put aside for that.
Sure.
So, one service.
We were saying ahead of time, a lot of these people really count on these tips that come the holiday season, so you don't want to gyp them. You probably don't want to give them baked goods either.
No, absolutely. You don't. I mean, homemade gifts are acceptable in certain situations. However, now remember, let's say with your barber or your hairdresser, they're cutting your hair, they're coloring your hair.
You better
Do
take
you
care
want
of
to come
them.
out looking like... How important is it that you skimp on that tip?
That's a great point. All right, let's move on to regifting. Is it ever acceptable?
Regifting, I don't suggest it. It is acceptable, okay? But make sure, if you are regifting, that you don't take and that gets known. So in other words, if you give me a vase and I give it to our friend and they find out, you really are going to be huge etiquette faux pas.
Or you give the gift back to someone that gave to you?
Gave it to, oh, that would be
probably
even
a big
worse.
no-no, right?
That would be even worse.
All right, is it okay to buy a gift for your boss?
It's suggested not. If the boss does something for, you know, the group or you particularly, maybe a boss secretary, that's fine, but you should not be buying your boss a gift. However, collectively, if everyone, you know, goes in, that's fine.
All right, then now this is always an awkward situation. What if you receive a gift, but you didn't buy a gift for that person?
You know, it's difficult, but you know what? Accept graciously, thank them, and move along, but always send a thank you note. You don't have to feel you have to reciprocate.
Okay.
Or pull something out of the pantry either. Here it is.
All right, we're going to talk about the proper holiday party etiquette. Sometimes these parties get out of control. I know we have ours this weekend. We're all going to be on good behavior, but what about some tips?
Yes. Well, you know, if you're the host or hostess, what you should be doing is you should be making sure that your guests are mingling, talking, and that they're comfortable. You don't want anyone just standing around and kind of, you know, they don't know anybody. Make sure that everybody's having a good time. Get them a drink, you know, show them where the food is. Just kind of make sure everybody's having a good time.
Now, what if someone brings food that you necessarily don't want to serve, or what do you do?
Ethel's grape and cucumber salad that just doesn't go with your menu. Yes, it's happened many times to me. You know what? Graciously put it out and have it as a side and offer it to people because you don't want to hurt her feelings, and she did put time and effort into it, but you know, you have to, that one, you have to look the other way.
All right. Would you recommend bringing a hostess gift or that type of thing when you come to a party? You never want to come empty-handed, right?
Absolutely. That is my one rule, is never go empty-handed. And, you know, wine is huge, or a bottle of some sort. Candles, you know, things like that. But, you know, it's not expected of the host to put or use that gift.
Oh,
you can put that away. Absolutely. So if somebody comes, we just had a party a couple weeks ago. I got 9 bottles of wine. I put them out. And if anybody wanted to open them, pour a drink, it was open to them, but we didn't use them all. So we put them out. You know, you could put them away. It is acceptable.
Okay. Now, what if you're the host and someone's insisting they bring something? What do you say to them?
You could say, absolutely, you know, this is my menu, or this is what we're serving. If it's hors d'oeuvres and cocktails, you know, bring something that you feel would compliment. And always just be gracious about it.
All right. Now, is it a given that you can bring a guest? Should you ask the host if you can bring a guest?
A +1 is absolutely huge no-no. You should call your host or hostess ahead of time and say, a lot of people get an invitation and they read it and they assume that your children are invited, or, you know, the boyfriend or girlfriend is invited. That is not necessarily so. So I would suggest, if you're insistent on doing this, call first.
All right. These are great tips. Thank you so much for being here, Karen.
Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. Up next, there's a lot happening at the Villa Bianca this month. Executive Chef Tony Mavuli recently stopped by. We'll show you what's going on after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Tonight,
Who are you talking to? The baby.
there's nothing like the sound of a mother bonding with her child.
Twinkle, twinkle, little light.
Nope, nothing like it. All new Modern Family, tonight, 9/8 Central on ABC.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Letting my friends online know I was quitting kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it. You can too.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
If you've been involved in a car wreck and now have legal questions, call 1-800-PERKINS. Jonathan Perkins Injury Lawyers. Get the power of Perkins.
How do you show your pink power?
We collect stones and rocks to do art on. I started to feel like the stones were like boobs. And then the children all got involved.
We help collect them and we help find the matches so they look the same.
You know, very little increments really add up to a lot. We've made about $180. We're putting effort forward with our own energy and our own creativity.
Remember that you're healthy and you need to take care of yourself.
Find out how to get a pair of your own at the WTNH Pink Power Facebook page. Connecticut's most detailed forecast is only on WXEdge.com.
December is a perfect time to visit Tavern 1757 or the Inn at Villa Bianca. They are both located on Roosevelt Drive in Seymour. And joining me now is executive chef and owner Tony Mavuli. Tony, happy holidays. They're right around the corner. How's the new Tavern doing?
Tavern is doing terrific right now. It will be open about a couple of months and very, very good response from everybody around. They all coming from New Haven, Bridgeport, all over all the valleys coming together. It's easy access. And they love the food.
Yeah, you have to call and make a reservation. You're getting busy.
Friday, Saturday, I suggest make a reservation.
Very good. I know you have the big pizza oven downstairs, too.
Right. And we have a nice brick oven pizza.
Yeah. And a big wine cellar, I know, right?
We have a beautiful wine cellar with over 5,000 wines.
Wow.
And, you know, special now for the holidays. So
it's a great
make
night
a
out.
reservation and call out. But also on the villa, we have a combination party, which can accommodate a lot of little companies, even 20, 30 people. We put together DJ, everything for about $60 a person.
Oh,
5 hours open bar, everything, a complete full dinner.
I like that.
So.
Very nice. What about weddings? You still doing that this time of year?
Of course we do. All through January, February, we have specials, almost 50% off in January, February, big discounts anyhow.
Really? Wow.
And they also through the years, and we don't increase any price for 2013 and 2014. So always we keep in mind there are tough times, the economic, so you try to keep everything in check.
Yeah, and it's great if you do have a wedding there because you have everything on the premises. You can get married right at the chapel. You have the car. You have the rooms.
And reversal dinners on the tavern. You don't have to shuffle these people back and forth to many different places. So everything is very organized. We have our own limos. So you took a lot of stress away from the bride and groom and the family.
Very good. All I need is a groom now, Tony.
Very good. we work on that.
What are we making here today?
For Christmas, it's the Italian tradition to have a lamb on the table. So here I put a rack lamb with a nice vegetables, parcel brown, sweet potatoes with a butternut squash soup.
Oh, yes.
And also for dessert, nice cheesecake with the fresh fruit on tops, like strawberries or peaches and stuff like that. And of course, everything accompanied with a nice, beautiful red wine from Cabernet to Chiantis.
Very nice. Now, I have to ask you, I don't typically love Brussels sprouts, but I was munching on these.
Yeah.
They are fantastic. How'd you make
They
them?
are very good. They are very good. They are a little sauté oil and garlic with a nice olive oil. Stick them in the oven. Cook with a. You can cook with a rack lamb. They come out beautiful.
They do. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at some pictures for anyone who might not have seen the new Tavern. There it is. Now, I know that you kept some of the original pieces of that house.
Yes. It took us so long to build it because we took it piece by piece. You go inside, you see we save all the beams. And also the brick oven pizza is made by all the stone granite you was in the house because it was on all the fireplace inside, so we reuse everything. The Historical Society is very happy with us, and so the town, because we put a nice, beautiful building together very well.
Yeah.
Is you know, people.
And it's just a comfortable place to eat. The seating is nice.
What people telling us is very inviting.
Yes.
Very comfortable. You feel easy. You don't feel stuffed.
That's true.
Or you don't feel cheap either. So it's very inviting. You feel home.
It's very easy to get to.
Very easy. Route 34.
All right. Lamb, I always ask you this. What do you serve it with, white or red?
Oh, red,
Always
definitely
red.
red, definitely red. But I like to start the holidays nice with a nice prosecco.
Oh, that's good.
Beautiful,
A
and then of
celebration.
course to finish with a nice red wine, and the grappa be nice.
There you go. I like the sound of that, Tony. All right, you can stop at the Inn at Villa Bianca and the new Tavern 757. It is located at 312 Roosevelt Drive. That's in Seymour. Of course, you can visit their website, visit villabianca.com, or call that number right on your screen. I'm not sure what I'm going to taste, but I think I'm going to go for another little Brussels sprout. Excuse my fingers, Tony.
Try.
Thanks
Very
for
good.
being here.
My pleasure.
All right, happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank
Stay with us. More style after the break.
A local nursing home that the state wants to use for older prisoners. But people living nearby are saying no way.
Dead against it. I'm mad, and I'm definitely going to fight against it.
If I had a vote, I would vote against it.
I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a newborn baby. This is the worst news that we could have possibly heard.
As long as people are fighting the plan, we'll make sure their voices are heard. Who's got your back? News 8.
If you're ready to get more from your TV service, now's a great time to get AT&T UVerse TV. Make the switch.
Call now to get AT&T UVerse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months with a total home DVR included free for life. Plus add HBO and Cinemax and get the first 3 months free.
With UVerse TV, you can record 4 shows at once with a total home DVR that lets you play back, pause, or rewind your shows from any room. Get over 170 HD channels. That's more than cable.
Call now to get AT&T UVerse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months with a total home DVR included free for life. Plus add HBO and Cinemax and get the first 3 months free.
And now, exclusively from AT&T, our wireless receiver lets you move your TV where you want around the house, even outside, so you're no longer tied to the TV outlet.
AT&T UVerse TV like you've never seen before.
Music and Hope 2, the second annual benefit concert for education and hope, features an impressive lineup of musicians who are joining together for a night of folk, rock, soul, and blues. Joining me now is PJ Pacifico, who will be performing at the concert. Welcome back, PJ.
Thanks for having me.
So you were here back in June. Any new developments?
Yeah, did a couple tours of the States and Europe and released a new album, and it got some chart action, and things are going well.
Good, I'm happy to hear that. Tell me a little bit about the Education and Hope organization.
It's run by my good friend Julie Coyne, who's been a childhood friend, and she raises money for children in Guatemala so they can get education, which is a beautiful thing to do, and she's been doing it for years. And tomorrow night's a great lineup with Third Rail and Third Sister and Jay Stolman and myself. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, where do we get tickets?
FairfieldTheater.org.
All right, pretty easy. And you brought us this CD, PJ Pacifico Surface. Tell us about the CD here.
Well, it came out in September and did well in the iTunes album charts, peaking at number 28. And,
wow, that's awesome.
Thanks. The single's still out there in Radioland, surfacing, no pun intended. And it's out there on iTunes, like I said.
Very good. Tell us just a little bit about your music.
It's like acoustic rock, you know, a little folky influence, a little punk, a little new wave, sort of all meshed together.
All right.
But acoustic-based.
Sounds great. And what are you going to play for us today? Is this something off the new album?
Yeah, it's a song called Something Nobody Knows, which is my song about karma.
All right, well, let's put all that information up on the screen. Music and Hope 2 is happening tonight at 7:30 at Fairfield Theater Company. Go to educationandhope.com for more information. All right, take it away, PJ Pacifico.
Time to let that balloon go. I've been tugging at the ribbon just to watch it regrow. Where it'll touch down, I don't know. So close for so long, you'll sadly be missed. Tied around my wrist, now in the middle of my fist. And on 3, here we go. And here goes something that nobody knows. How long will it take to get where it goes? And let the time show and the wind blow and let go. Watch it soar as it climbs through the night. And don't worry if at first it don't feel right. The best part of my day is saying good night, good night. And here goes something that nobody knows. How long will it take to get where it goes? And let the time show and the wind blow and let go. Into the air as it climbs through the night. I don't know if there's a meaning in why it took a harder ride. Whomever may find this, please don't be bitter. I attached an SASE, so please mail me the litter. 'Cause what I put out there is coming right back to me. Hey, 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 hey. And here goes something that nobody knows. How long will it take to get where it goes? And let the time show and the wind blow and let go. Yeah, yeah, and here goes something that nobody knows. How long will it take to get where it goes? And let the time show and the wind blow and let go. Let go. Let go.
Families have loved sharing delicious meals made with Hood sour cream for more than 160 years. They know they're sharing the best because they love Hood's rich, creamy taste. And love that it's all natural, with no artificial ingredients or preservatives. So share some smiles with all-natural Hood sour cream. Always good. Always Hood.
Connecticut Lottery's $1 million Super Draw is on sale now, and that's something to get excited about. Over 1,300 guaranteed winners means more people will have more reasons to celebrate this New Year's Day. Super Draw tickets are limited, only 275,000, and they're selling fast. So get yours today. Connecticut Lottery's New Year's $1 million Super Draw. You can't win if you don't play. Did you play today?
Save home heating. Repaired quickly, repaired correctly.
No heat? No good. TriCity will diagnose any heating problem for just $49 and tell you exactly what's wrong before we begin any work. Call TriCity today.
Hey, now to a new and promising procedure that could one day be used to fight Alzheimer's, a pacemaker for the brain. Here's ABC's John Schriffen.
A cure for Alzheimer's disease, with its heartbreaking mental decline and memory loss, has long eluded doctors. But now, a new surgical approach involving a pacemaker used to stimulate the brain is offering great hope. Two of the first such surgeries in the U.S. were performed at Johns Hopkins by Dr. William Anderson.
We're extremely excited about the surgery. What we hope is that we can improve the patient's function for an extended period of time, much longer than otherwise they would have.
Experimental medications have so far failed to significantly slow the debilitating disease, which already affects 5.4 million Americans and is expected to jump to 16 million by 2050. But Dr. Anderson says the surgery has been extremely effective in Canada, where it has already been performed 6 times on patients such as Robert Linton with early Alzheimer's.
If I can't remember something, if I just pause for 1, 2, or 3 seconds, it pops in.
Here's how it works. The pacemaker is surgically implanted in the chest. Wires are run under the skin to the skull, then deep into the brain to deliver an electrical stimulation at a rate of 100 electrical impulses a second.
What's exciting is our understanding of how memory works fits well with how this surgery might work.
The same device is commonly used to fight Parkinson's disease. For Linton, his doctor demonstrates the difference in his brain scans.
Although the lights are out here, there is someone home and we're able to turn the brain back on.
And while the surgery to battle Alzheimer's is still experimental, after 4 years, Linton is still driving his car, going to the gym, living a normal life.
With the diagnosis of Alzheimer's, you don't know what the future is going to be. And now I think, well, maybe we have more of a future.
All right, we're just about out of time for today. We want to thank all of our guests, but most of all, thank you for watching. Make it a great day. Now we're going to send it back over to PJ Pacifico for one more song. Take it away. Bye-bye.
All quiet on the Millennium skyline. My eyelash wish is blown to the unknown. And hearts fall to ashes as the economy crashes. And lucky soldiers are all coming home from war. Here I am stepping into the lights. I've been thinking and I'm wishing on my beautiful stars tonight. Here I go, I must be doing something right, 'cause here I am with you tonight. Ebb and flow, homemade undertow. Getting delayed seemed just fine. And the same thing happens before the fall. Fake best wishes and tired promises, I've heard them all. And here I am stepping into the light. I've been thinking and half wishing on my beautiful stars tonight.